This car has no business looking this aggressive. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, let's crank this up to 1,000 and we're about to key the 2022 Nissan Sentra to make it into an SE-R Spec V.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Key here, and I want to welcome you to this episode of Kees Cars, the place where I take stock cars and with a little bit of Photoshop and a whole lot of imagination, I turn them into dream versions of what those cars could be. Today, we're taking a look at the Nissan Sentra, and specifically, I want to talk about the SE-R Spec V. So, does anybody else even remember this car? I remember playing Need for Speed Underground 2 and this being one of the options that you could choose, and I actually went and saw one of these in real life and test drove it and was this close to buying it, and I didn't, and sometimes I think back and wish that I would have, but I want to take a look at what Nissan has going on with the current version of the Sentra. It's a super aggressive look, but there's no performance behind it, and it's got that clunky CVT. So the vision with this design, what I really want to capture is what they did with the early 2000s version of the SE-R Spec V, which was taking the Sentra, giving it a little bit of GTR inspired styling, bumping up the power, give it a manual transmission, really make this a front wheel drive driver's car. So what you're gonna see me do here, I'm really paying attention to the front end of the car. And what I don't wanna do is just take the GTR front end and slap it onto this in Photoshop. Like that's super lazy. I don't wanna do that. But what I want to take the styling cues and then integrate it into what Nissan has going on already with the Sentra. So you can see me here taking kind of like the base model version of the GTR and some of the design of the inlets there and the grille section. I'm integrating that into the body lines of the Sentra. So let's talk a little bit about why Nissan might even want to consider doing something like this, right? They've already got the SR badge in the Nissan Sentra. And I'll tell you the problem with that right now is that it looks like it's just an appearance package. And I say that because I actually went out to their website, I spec'd out basically what you would get for the top of the line Nissan Sentra SR, and you'd be paying close to $30,000, around $27,000 for a top of the line Sentra, but you're still stuck with basically 180 horsepower, CVT, not really any performance. Why do I think this could be a good idea? Well, when I take a look at what's going on in the market right now, of course everybody's buying SUVs, but the other thing that people are doing is they're doing sedans with sport versions. So Honda has capitalized on this with the Civic. Obviously, Type R, SI, Hyundai is jumping on there with the Elantra N, which I really kind of like what they're doing with the styling there. They're bumping up the power. Nissan used to have this car already in their repertoire. And so when I look at the theme of what's going on here and the fact that so many manufacturers are bringing back nameplates that were, for lack of a better term, legendary in the car world, it might be the right time for Nissan to do something like this. So while I've been talking, I've already worked my way around to the back side of the car. I'm doing some details here. I wanted to black out the chrome that's on the side. And then I also want to add a hood scoop, because if you're going to boost it, you might as well ram the air in there as well, or at least create an inlet to cool off the engine. And of course, this is not going to be complete without putting some Nismo style wheels on here, some GTR style wheels, bigger brakes. That seals the deal right there. This car has no business looking this aggressive. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna wind it down here, guys. The last thing that I want to do is just to put some badges on here. You know, it can't be a performance version if you don't add badges, so got to do that classic SER on the front. We're going to do the Spec V on the side, and I actually added a last minute touch to the side there in the way of what I think could be like a heat extractor, some kind of vent on the side. I just want to add some more details to bring together all the body lines here, but I think with those details we can go ahead and sign this off.
Go back.
So let's talk about what's going on here really quick. What we took was a stock Nissan Sentra, and I think we just cranked it up to 10, guys. I really think we did. I don't know. You guys got to let me know how I did, but I think I nailed this budget GTR, basically fascia, without changing the tone and the theme of the Sentra, because I really do like the lines. But man, this looks so aggressive, and I think it looks more aggressive than it even deserves to look. This is insane. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed the content today. I had a blast putting this together. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, liking, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.